chance.
Formula.
You got him on the invite deeds?
Yeah. All right, we're back.
Yeah, the spectator button's not even up yet. Oh, mine. I'm in the lobby. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, we're back
Just
up.
now going green.
Yeah, I think they had a wreck or something off the start.
Yeah, they're just now going green.
All right, I think we're back. I hope we're back. Stream's up.
We are back. We are back.
I hope we stay back because I want to see this action. God damn.
True story, bro.
Gotta flip through the field. Jesus, look at that pick coming out of down the front stretch, I guess. I wanted to say the back stretch, but since this whole new configuration of ISM Raceway has got me all twisted. Yeah, we are under green flag. We're having huge functions with the stream at the moment. I don't know what in the world's going on. It keeps kicking me off.
I'm actually trying to find the live stream right now, and it says live, but when I get in there, it gives me 3 minutes worth of watching.
Yeah, it's live on my end.
There it is. I got it now.
Yeah, we're currently live as we're following along with the 10 car coming out of turn 4, turn 2 again. I'm sorry. This new configuration's got me all discombobulated as well as dealing with the stream.
Yeah, not sure which turn's which, but they're coming out of this one here. Look at it through that dog leg there.
Yeah, guys, make sure to get your votes in. I know we probably missed a lot of votes. We're probably going to have to go back maybe and look at the past streams.
That's what I was about to tell you. I went ahead and screenshot the entire chat from the last week, so I've got those picks.
Yeah, that's definitely good. We love NASCAR too, and let's go ahead and pan around and hopefully get to your leader up here. Who is currently your leader?
I believe that's the 10 of Lightningberg is leading them around here.
No, that's not the 10. I think it's the 4 car. Yep.
Oh, yep. I'm sorry about that.
It's going to be the 4 of Knights leading some laps for the first time this season. I tell you what's a good, strong showing so far early. I do believe he qualified top 5 as well, coming out of turn 4 to the start-finish line, followed by him. It looks like the 88 of D4C. No, excuse me, that's a 95 of Sweeter Feeds, currently sitting second. And behind him's the 47. I do believe that's a new driver, correct? It's going to be A-Dux, a.k.a. A-Dukes, sitting third place, top 3. Single filed out, coming down to turn 3. Dipping below that yellow. Tonight. Yeah, A-Dukes is very strong competitor. I've been racing with him for a very, very long time. And look at that shot, everybody coming out of turn 4. I do believe there's 29 cars on the track tonight. As Sweeter Feeds is looking low on the 4, just not able to quite get the run. The 4 gets a little loose off the 2, coming down the backstretch. Were you able to get in there, Formula?
I could just use one more invite before I get up here in the booth. I think I've got the issue resolved.
Sorry about that, Formula.
Oh, that's all right. You had sent me one, but it wouldn't let me spectate.
Well, I tell you what, man. The way the beginning of the stream went, as we had the 95 of Sweeter Feeds going low in the 4 into turn 3.
Bringing the 47 with him. 4 car got high there. He missed the mark getting in.
Yeah, they should be able to clear him with ease, especially going through the dog leg as well as everybody else. So the 4 of Knights is going to drop back to 3rd, but he's going to be looking low on the 95 of Sweeter Feeds as A-Dukes is going to make a power move on him coming out of turn 2 down the backstretch.
Well, that's a new driver there in the 7 car we got. Also,
I believe that's God of War or something to that effect. I just heard of that name. God Power, yeah.
I'm trying to get scrolled back.
And the 95 of Sweeter Feeds is looking to make a move. This is a nice little battle they got going up here for the league. As the 95 of Sweeter Feeds down the back stretch is side by side coming to the tight hairpin turn. That's turn 3. He's going to dip below the yellow as he should try to get the grip. But the 47 of Adeuce is going to hold pretty strong on the high side. Be able to cut the apron and clear him with ease through the dog leg.
That was a strong move there on the 47 up high out there.
As panning through the field right now, we do have CGM Rose, winner of 2 of the 3 races, currently sitting about 6th to 7th place back there in that purple number 11 car, running for Red Spade Motorsports. He's making a move to the front after starting 11th.
Man, if you look back through there when they come out of that turn there and into that dog leg, it's just great up here.
They get so spread out, Deeds. It's really nice to watch, and they're going 3, 4, maybe 5 wide sometimes when they're on a restart.
Yeah, that's one thing we was talking about in the pre-race there. That how wide are we going to see them, and then they got to get back down to one single file and maybe 2 wide there to make the turn.
Well, you really got to use the whole racetrack here. I think the dog leg, try to get down as low as possible while you can get up high enough against that wall going into turn number 1. And then turn number 3 is going to be really critical because everybody was flirting with disaster, almost going into that inside wall next to pit road.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, turn 3 is very tricky, but to comment on that formula, if you can nail that just right, just squeeze by that pit wall.
We've got a car around by the front stretch
hard in the wall.
on the start.
Armor smoke put into the inside wall, and he's still stuck there. He's got massive damage on the front end of that car.
Let's see if we can pan around and get to him real quick.
And we're still green.
And our pole setter, Sledgehammer, was involved in that, and I think the 2 of them got together there at the in turn 3.
We've got a car on pit road that might be the 41, a 4-speed. I can't tell.
I think I saw a 4-speed out there. There's the damage on the 42 of Amore Smoke, and my lordy, he does have a lot of front end damage, all bent up. You know he's struggling, hoping for a quick caution because he's probably going to overheat here. Being in Phoenix, it's probably hot as hell out there on the track.
Right.
48 of D4C Carroll is coming back out of pit road.
Well, and I'll tell you, Amore here, he's lost so much time there. He was stuck against that wall, couldn't get the car refired, and he finally got it refired, but I can see the leaders looking back at him. He's only got a straightaway on the leaders. Now, if this is you, HD, do you bring the car to pit road right now, knowing that you got what you got here with the heavy damage?
I'm going to say no, because if you come down pit road here, you're going to lose easy 2 laps, although it's still early. See, it looks like we just had a caution, though, because everybody just flew off into the wall.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Cautions might come out. Oh, man, they did slam the wall, too.
They destroyed that thing, and Rose got quite a bit of damage out of that as well. And that's one thing to look out for through the race is as these cautions fly, these guys are going to collect some damage because once the CPU takes over the car, it's going to fling them all over the place, possibly off of each other. And what we just saw right there happen to Rose could happen in a later point of the race where it could be very critical.
Yeah, and so far early here at Phoenix, our top 2 picks, Amore and Rose, have heavy damage.
Oh my God, I just hit the wrong button and backed out. Good Lordy mercy.
Well, I got kicked out as well, so I don't know what happened there, but a lot of issues.
I didn't think I hit the right button. It just kicked me out. Yeah.
Yeah, it kicked me out too. It's kicked me out twice now.
I got you.
You got me?
That's right.
I'm actually going to sign in with my controller and make it easier to flip around on stuff.
Formula, I got you connected on the Xbox. Oh, there you go.
Wow, it just kicked me out of the race. What in the world is going on tonight? Someone does not want me to be streaming this. I think it's Russia. I think Russia's out here messing with me currently. Goddamn Vladimir Putin's like, hell no, HD ain't streaming today. As let me go and get back into the race as we're on lap 27 of 156 here at ISM.
Did you get that invite, Formula?
I did, but it's doing this thing. I think it might be because I started the race. The spectate mode is all jacked up.
If you're if you press A and you have any of the drivers lit up, you have to press B and back up off of that screen there.
All right, and
No,
we're back.
it's
Race.
I'm just frozen on there. I'll be back in just a few minutes.
All right. Yeah, we're doing a pace lap right now, HD. And
No, they're out. They're out racing. You got the 47 A Dukes currently sitting
and
third.
The one's around, and Amore's back in the wall again, and so is Stout Whiskey. And our pole setter is cleared the back of the field now. Wow, talk about shaking things up. But look on the outside here for the coming up here. He says, let me get that lead. The 18 of Poopy Pants. He's got the 12 of Stout Whiskey inside, and they're 3 wide coming out of the dog leg here.
I think you're seeing something completely different because I got A-Dukes all the way up in front of them guys coming down into turn 3 right now. The 32 of Kamal is currently your leader.
Yeah, I'm watching the battle here with the 18 and the 12 and the 10 here, and I'm not sure what.
Oh, I got you. There's a little contact, and the 32 of Kamal is going to collect a lot of people through the dog leg. Oh, my God.
Rose is
I
back
think
around
everybody
again.
and their brother was involved in this. Woo!
The only person that made it through was the leader.
This is not a good night to start off here. D4C League Racing. My stream's been crapping out left and right. I think it's back strong. Hopefully we can finish strong and not have any more issues.
I believe it's the 34 Aviator that we got out front, correct?
I have to pan through everybody.
I'm seeing Aviator leading with the 95 of Twitter feeds right behind him here. They're the only two that made it through that wreck.
Yeah, I do believe. I know the 95 of Sweeter Feeds was up there. There's A-Dukes who got involved in that. It looked like they just tried to make an ice cream sandwich that didn't fit well, and I love ice cream sandwiches, but god damn. Calm it down, boys.
Simmer down, lads. Simmer down.
Yeah, we got the 10 up here with the 95 of Sweeter Feeds. And that's going to be the 10 of Lightning Bird. Followed by D4C Coey in the 24. Looks like behind him we had the 43 of Tech 9. We haven't really talked about Tech 9 a bunch so far this season.
No, we haven't.
We got the 9 of Silent Killer, and it looks like, is that the 8 of Sledge? Yeah, it's the 8 of Sledge. Your top 6 running order as we're getting ready to go green.
Looks like Sweeter Feats is going to bring him down slow here to the start.
I want to see this restart. This is our first, or at least my first restart. Looking at this, I want to see how aggressive these guys get. And boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys and girls. As the 95 of Sweeter Feeds going to get a hell of a jump on the 10.
The 24 got really loose off there on that start, and he took it straight to the inside wall head on. Single car wreck, but Coey can't be happy about that.
Live tweeting on Twitter. Don't know what that means, but at Duel for Cash, I love it. Keep doing it. Spread the love, and look at that pack of cards behind the 10 of Lightning Bird as they are all going through the dog leg down into turn 1. Let's go ahead and pan through the field and see what's going on. Here's A-Ducks currently sitting, I'd say definitely top 10. Top 15, actually, I would say, because he got involved in that little wreck, and he's going to get a little loose on the bottom trying to cut the apron, tag the wall just a little bit. He's going to lose about 5 spots as we have 29 cars on the track tonight. First short track of the season. Deeds, do you have a copy? You haven't said anything in a while, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, I do. I was looking through the chat here. I'm trying to get formula back in. I got a million things going on, HD.
You are not kidding. I keep looking at the stream health, and I still have a green bar, so that's good.
I'm going to say that we're good to go.
Yeah, I hope we're good to go to the end. Again, what a debacle that was in the beginning. As we want to thank and welcome all new viewers of D4C League Racing and all the continuing ones. We love all the support out there. Make sure to get your vote in on who you think is going to win this race. And if your vote comes correct and you are the first person to pick that driver, you will win a $10 Amazon gift card brought to you by colorstreetnails.com/Starshine Nails. As we're following along with the 42 of More Smoke, we got the 11 of CGM X Rose rounding out your top 5, as Sledgehammer's currently 3rd, Sweeter Feeds in the 95 is 1st, and the 10 of Lightning Bird is sitting 2nd, and these guys are single filing out trying to check out from everybody else.
Yeah, and I'm looking on back through the field here a little ways. There's definitely some cars back here that are not handling it too well. I mean, 4Speed, I watched him hit the wall on entry and exit. And right behind him was one of the strongest cars we've seen, is Stout Whiskey. He hit it 3 times there. And some of these guys, they really got their hands full with the cars right now. We know Phoenix is a really tough track.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough track, and we just saw the 42 of More Smoke make a good move on the 43 of Tech 9, be able to get by him through turns 3 and 4. I'll get that right eventually by the end of the stream, hopefully. I'll get the turns down.
Maybe.
I keep forgetting they changed the start line.
Yep, same here.
You know, it's
All right, well,
Oh, go ahead, Formula.
I'll make my way back into the booth until I get kicked out again, but as I see the number 10 go up and hit the wall coming out of the final turn of Lightning Bird, he seems to be okay.
We have Aviator starting to make his way throughout the pack as well. He's another young, talented driver. I do believe he's around 16 years of age, but the kid's got a lot of talent. He's got a lot of room to grow. And that's what I like about D4C, man. They bring in all this talent, young, old. It doesn't matter. If you can drive clean and you're fast, D4C is definitely the place for you.
Yes, sir. That's for sure. And I mean, you come in, and it's not only about being fast, it's about being really good to others, if you will. Give and take. Obviously you need to hold a line and everything else as far as the game, but overall your character will play the biggest part of it.
Yes, sir, indeed. As we're going to continue on with the 34 of Aviator, as he's trying to make a move for 4th place, it looks like on Tech 9. He should be able to clear him with ease.
And I think we have a caution. No, never mind.
No, we're still going green, as Tech 9 is going to lose 2 positions in turns 1 and 2. He's going to lose it to CGM X Rose, who's also a young gun out here. Now CGM X Rose is trying to make a move on Aviator through turns 3 and 4. And he should be able to do it with ease, cutting the dog leg.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed or not, but look who's back up there in 3rd place, the 42 of More Smoke.
Yeah, everybody's pretty much on an even playing through the field. As you saw through qualifying, everybody was pretty much within a 10th of each other. You put 29 cars on the track that's about a 10th from each other. Good Lord, that's going to cause some great racing.
Oh, for sure. And not only, I mean, they also got their prize winnings on the line, and also, a trip to the round of 16.
Yes, sir, indeed. I'm trying to get my eyes on one of these 2 young guns up here.
Guys, I'm going to apologize, but I keep getting kicked out of the race, so I don't think I'll be able to broadcast with you tonight, but
that's all right, man.
But I'll catch you all next week, probably.
All right, Formula. Have a good one, dude.
Alrighty.
Pleasure having you in here, bud.
Yep.
As we're currently watching the 2 young guns of D4C battle it out for 4th place.
You got a low line, and you got the lane and a half up line. And man, I'll tell you, there's 2. I'm watching here, and you're right. They're going at it here. They look like their cars are pretty well even.
I tell you what, Deeds. ISM, I hate it. I hate it as a driver. I love it as a commentator, other than the stream being crap so far with it dropping out. But it does create some pretty good side-by-side racing. There's a couple lines you could lose, especially down into turn 1 on how wide it is. And then you include that dog leg. There is a lot of different driving lines you can do.
Absolutely. You get to run up high out of the turn 4 or whatever you want to call it. You start push line at the start of that dog leg. Watch them fan out across there. And yes, we know that down by the wall there is the fastest way, but then you got to set it up so whoever stays in the groove on the track, he's got the best line. I agree with you. Hate this track. hate driving this track. Fill it up with water and let's fish in it, right? But as far as watching it, man, these guys are, that's just another way of showing how good these guys are.
God, man, they were just like 4 wide through the dog leg, then like a pan back out to 2 wide. Such great racing all over the track, and there's the 7 of God Power, her first race in D4C, running that number 7, Danica Patrick. And if you know me, I love me some Danica Patrick. Danica Patrick, if you're watching the stream, someone at her, man. Someone at Danica Patrick, tell her HD loves you, as well as Jennifer Jo Cobb. I do love me some Jennifer Jo Cobb.
He does love him some Jennifer Jo Cobb.
I do. I would marry her. But
Well,
let's not talk about my personal life and who I would marry and who I wouldn't, because Sweeter Feeds in a 95 is taking strong command as he's led pretty much this whole race so far.
well, I'm watching here, and our pole setter in the 8 Sledgehammer, he was just against the inside wall there, and he's dropped way back through the. I don't know what's going on. We got the 9 car heavily damaged. He's been again.
And CGM Rose has made his way up to 3rd place, followed by Aviator in 4th. He's on the hunt. CGMX Rose, who has won 2 out of the 3 races so far, finished 3rd in the other. He's a strong competitor to win tonight. Who picked Rose out there? I think it was David Hunt, who did get the first 11 pick in. Is that correct?
Yeah,
David?
I believe it was David Hunt. I know that I saw. Let me see if I can pull it up here real quick, HD. That's going to be on the screenshot that I took at the beginning. So we've got David Hunt, my pick, that still rose at 8:37 p.m.
Yeah, I'm almost certain David Hunt was the first person to pick the 11. Now, guys, if you're new out there, just tuning into the stream, D4C Racing itself, D4C has got a sponsor, colorstreetnails.com/Starshine Nails, who has given D4C $1,500 in prize money, not only to the drivers, but to you, the fans, as well. All you got to do to be able to participate is put your vote in on who you think is going to win the race. If you're the first person to pick that driver and they end up winning the race, you will win a $10 Amazon gift card. That's how easy it is. I would do it, but I feel like that would be kind of conflict of interest or something like that. I don't know. I think it might be in my contract.
I know they told me I couldn't do it, so I'm going to say, yeah, it's a conflict, HD. Which,
Yes.
I don't know. I wasn't told whether we got a No Bull 5 this week or not.
We have a
5
No Bull drivers
put up.
this week. He does it every so
Okay.
often, the No Bull drivers. This week, we have none. It looks like the 9 of Silent Killer coming down pit road with the heavy damage you were speaking of.
Yeah. I think he finally said, I better just take it to pit road.
Let's go ahead and pan around real quick. There's a 12 of Stout Whiskey. Currently sitting probably 7th place. Trying to
I tell
duke
you,
it
I was-
out with Tech 9.
I was talking to Stout earlier today, and I asked him, I said, so how's your Phoenix car, man? And he said, oh, man, this ain't the track. I said, you've been really strong here recently. He said, not today. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of drivers out there who feels like that. Do you have Muffin
Right.
Stream pulled up by any chance?
I am actually pulling that up as we speak.
Good call, good call. We're going to go ahead and pan around. There's the 9 with the heavy damage, but that's just a glitch in the system. He fixed it all. He's probably 3 to 4 laps down, though, right now.
Yeah, he probably is at least that, because with that heavy damage, I know he was about to go a lap down before he came to pit road, and I'm pretty sure he was doing laps as he hit the line.
As we got a pretty good battle with J.R. Horn with Jose in the 38, J.R. in the 78, and it looks like the 47 of A-Ducks, after getting an incident early on, starting to make his way up through the pack, running currently top 15.
Well, there's another car on pit road. I couldn't tell who that was there as the leaders was going by. See if I can get panned through here. That's going to be the 3 car. Got him to pit road here. He's also got massive front end in that test paint scheme, if you will.
I'll tell you what, that 3-car test paint scheme 3-car looks bad, and not in a bad way, bad in a good way, if that makes sense.
Intimidating, if you will.
Yeah, it's a little intimidating. If I saw that thing behind me, I'd turn my mirror off right away, because I'd be like, please don't dive bomb me. But God,
Run away!
if I had a nitrous button, I'd hit it if I saw that behind me. But yeah, that 3 car does look bad. And bad
Yeah,
isn't good. It's just like someone got loose at a turn number 2 right there. I wanted to say 4.
I was watching out on pit road, and he was on there all pretty sure. Hard to overcome.
As it looks like Jose in the 38 is going to lose a couple more spots. He just lost 1 to Adux. He's going to lose 1 more to 4-speed in the 41. Looks like the 88 of D4C Sigma. Yep, that's the 88 D4C Sigma is going to get squeaked by him as well. Jose is currently struggling, which is a bit of a surprise because Phoenix is one of his stronger tracks. Might be a little tire strategy he's trying to pull, though.
Well, we got Jose, and we also got the 37 of Pro Viper, who are both on pit road now. And I'll tell you, both of those cars are really clean right now. They're on pit road. I'm not sure if that was a strategy from earlier.
Jose's out on the track, 38.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's the 43. I'm so used to running with Jose in the 43 car.
Yeah, Jose. 43 is Tech 9.
Yep, Tech 9
out of Strange Motorsports. And you said who else was down there with him?
37.
37 is not on his team. I was going to try and see if there's any team affiliation there, see if we can get any team action going on.
Well, and I tell you, you get 41 laps on a tank of fuel here. That actually works out to 39 end of a run. But the tires just, man, to get the tires to make it that far, I don't think we're going to have anybody running out of fuel. It's going to be more or less running out of tires, which I do have Muffin stream up. He's currently running 11th place right now. And A. Dukes, who we just seen up there at the front, somehow he's dropped back to 12th.
So it looks like your top 3 at the moment is going to be 34 of Aviator, currently sitting 3rd, 42 of Amore Smoke, 2nd, and the 95 of Sweeter Feed is still your race leader. As can we get a lap count?
He just put Carroll a lap
Oh, no,
down.
excuse me. I think I am completely wrong. I think CGM X Rose is 2nd because I think I saw 11 right on the 95's bumper.
We're on lap 65 of 156, and I believe the voting is going to close at lap 80 tonight.
Yeah, halfway.
So
and a 95 of Sweeter Feeds down pit road. Your race leader.
I'm guessing that's a scheduled stop there. Most of these guys, like I say, I'm showing Muffin with 11 laps of fuel left right now.
What's going on, Davey? I gotta do a little chat call out right here. Davey wants to know, is this something you can sign up for? This is D4C League Racing on Xbox. We haven't expanded to PS4 yet. I do believe there's plans for that in the future. I'm not entirely too sure though. But if you got an Xbox, just message one of the D4C boys. You probably won't start out in Cup because this is the best, the top tier driving. They'll probably start you out in Xfinity or trucks. But you can work your way up to get to the Cup Series where you will be winning cash money every single week. If you win.
Yeah, that's right. I put it in the chat there to contact D4C JR Horn. D4C Got 'em is another one you can in contact with right now. And I'm pretty sure that right now, I believe they're live on Twitter. I believe they've got some of the admins over there on Twitter right now too, don't they, HT?
I do believe so. As we're following along with the 95 of Sweeter Feeds, he did lose a couple laps as we got D4C Sigma in front of him, followed by the 2 of Old Man Todd. First time we're talking about him so far this season. I think he missed a couple weeks. He had the flu, and there's CGMX Rose on the inside.
Heavy traffic on the front stretch, yeah.
I'm going to assume this is a battle for the lead unless Rose is pitted.
No, this is a battle for the lead. He's going to take it from the 95 right here. And he's got inside.
Oh, look at that. We got guys coming out of pit. There's the 42 of Amore Smoke coming out. He's completed his pit stop. We're going to have to keep an eye on CGM here just to see if he hasn't pit yet. As the 41's going to be hardened to the wall. We're going to be able to hold it together.
18 down pit road.
Once the pit stops cycle out, this will be the battle for the lead.
Yeah, and I'm watching Rose and Sweeter Feeds here, and man, they're having a heck of a race up here. And we know that they're going to be hitting pit road some point within like the next 5 laps. Man, them guys coming off pit road make it.
Yeah, it makes it a little itchy because you know people like cutting that dog leg, and
yeah, you
that's a
come
little bit of a blind corner coming out of turn four.
I know when I was racing here, you get people go down pit road and they pop out of pit road right there, and you can't see them at all, and they're right there if you're cutting that dog.
And so far, the 11 of CGMX Rose and Sweeter Feed has checked out on third place.
Yeah, and they're 3 wide behind those guys coming out of turn 2, I guess.
Go ahead.
I'll tell you, I mean, watching Rose, I've known Rose for a long time, of course, but watching him, man, he's so smooth around here, and he practices, which you can say that about all these guys. But I mean, Rose, he just puts in the work all week long. No matter what he's got going on, he always has time for the D4C track of the week.
He's definitely a young and upcoming talent. Just sucks he's not quite old enough to participate in the NASCAR Heat 3 Pro Series. Just shy of 16. It's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with if they do it in the Heat 4. Kid's got a lot of talent. As we're going to pan through the rest of the field, see if we can get a little action going with the 12 of Stout Whiskey, followed by the 37. Who's the 37? I know you know, Deeds.
Pro Viper.
Pro Viper. My man's Pro Viper does sound like AK Poopy Pants. He's been in the party with us quite a bit lately.
Yeah, he does.
And we got the 78 of D4C JR Horn in front of Stout Whiskey.
Oh, he's getting past now as they're coming down the front stretch here.
Yes, keep an eye on this battle. As Stout Whiskey's going to get low. Should be able to clear him with ease coming out of turn 4. Followed by Pro Viper.
Yeah, look at those new tires, how much they give you coming through that turn right there. I mean, he got passed by 3 cars.
Now, last week at Vegas, Horn was talking about a little fuel strategy. Do you think he might be trying a little fuel strategy this week at ISM?
Well, I'll tell you, I was talking to Horn at a party earlier, and I asked him, I said, hey, we're going to whip out some fuel strategy. Because I said, how's your car at Phoenix? He's like, well, it's probably a top 10, I would say, but I ain't really looking for much. But like I said a little bit ago, HD, you get 41 laps to a tank, and the tires won't outlast it. The tires will not last through a fuel run. I mean, yes, they're not going to pop, but have fun turning that thing.
Yeah, and speaking of JR Horn, he's coming out of pits right now. As we're talking about a little fuel strategy, followed by the 38 and a 7 of God Powers, hard into the wall off of 2, but it looks like he was able to hold it together. They're going to stay green. But if you're going to pull a fuel strategy and stay out a little later, I'd do it early on, honestly. Yeah. Because I preach it every single week. I'd rather have fresh tires, pit early at the end of the race, than stay out later at the end of the race to play a fuel strategy. So I think JR Horn is playing a pretty good strategy with Jose as well.
Yeah, well, and we know that he just stayed out 7 or 8 laps longer than the guys that came in to begin with. So I'd say that you're probably seeing a little bit of that strategy come in. And we got Muffin down pit road as well.
See if we can get with the 95. We're riding along with Amore smoking a 42, who we're going to assume is top 5. Again, it's so hard to tell position-wise where these guys are.
The 7 car is just doing donuts down the front stretch. He's lagging so hard that he's ghosted right now. Wow. That's a trip. You should ride along with him, HD.
I didn't do any LSD today, and I don't want to take LSD or PCP. That's not my system. We're going to ride along with some clean racing with the Aviator and the 34.
Yeah, his car is completely ghosted right now. It sounds like oh, man, it sounds crazy, bro. I don't want to be near him right now, and I'm sure that the D4C admins are probably looking at this and saying, wow, dude.
There he is. What in the world is going on? I'm watching him right now.
How'd you like to try to pass that, bro?
Holy smokes.
It's Danica Patrick's car. What do you expect, bro?
Hey, don't talk about Danica Patrick like that. I love me some Danica, all right?
She's getting on TV, man.
Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know how we can
I don't know how his car's still driving.
Near him.
Yeah, dang. I tell you what, if he's doing it on this purpose, he's hands down the best driver on Heat 3. Look at that drift. Look at that angle. Call him DK and not Donkey Kong. I'm talking about Drift King.
And he's doing it with
All
the
right,
hood
let's go
flapped
out of here,
up
though.
and front end all mashed in.
We're going to call him DK from now on.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Shout out Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. That's a hell of a movie. I love it.
Yeah. Yep. If you don't like Fast and Furious, I don't know what you do like. Disney movies.
Hey, don't be talking about Danica like that, David. I love her. Her and Jennifer Jo Cobb. If I could marry both of them at one time, I probably would.
Which one would you pick first, though, HD? That's the question.
Oh, man, it's got to be Danica. It's got to be Danica. But Jennifer, I don't know, man. Something about Jennifer Jo Cobb just, I don't know. Something about her, man. Just love her.
As I'm looking here, and Muffin he's running 16th out of 30 cars right now with 29, since we know Formula had that early engine failure. But we are on lap 75 now, HD. Pretty sure that the voting is closed 5 laps ago. Just to give you an update.
Yep. Voting is closed for the $10 Amazon gift card. If you missed voting this week, make sure to tune in next week at the beginning of the race. All you got to do is pick a driver. And voting's closed at 9:25, so let's remember that. All you got to do is pick a driver. Your driver ends up winning that, and you're the first person to pick that driver. You will win a $10 Amazon gift card brought to you by colorstreetnails.com/Starshine Nails. I tell you what, it only took me about 3 or 4 races to get that down packed. But I got it burned in my skull now as we're following along with Aviator. Following behind a more smoking 42. Again, we're going to assume this is a top 5 battle. Let's go along with, oh my God, there's the 7 still dancing around all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody can even get near him.
The 11 of CGMX Rose has got a huge gap on the 95. A Sweeter Fees for second. I mean, well, he's in second. Rose is in first.
I'm riding along with our very own We Suck Again, Carroll. He's down on the apron right now, just letting everybody go around. Looks like he's going to bring it down pit road, to be honest.
Yeah, it might be a little strategy call as we have David out in the chat saying Cobb is better. I'm not going to disagree with you, David, but if I could choose, I'd pick both. You know, like kind of like a Pokemon ball. You know, got to catch them all. Got to catch them all. I got to catch me both of them. I'll use as many Pokeballs as it needs to catch them.
I can see the problem developing already. You're going to sell them both out as soon as Haley in here, bro.
Yo, Haley Deegan's like 12. I don't want to go to jail.
I said as soon as.
I'm not trying to go to jail, Deeds.
She's old enough to drive an Xfinity car.
Maybe. I tell you what, these boys... CGMX Rose is really surprising me. I knew the kid was good, but he is straight dominating. Oh, yeah. I'm going to say it again. Dominating in the first 4 races of the season. Yeah, the 95 of Sweeter Feeds was up front for a majority of the beginning of the race, but Rose started 11th. Battled his way all the way through the pack and has put easily now 15th car length on Sweeter Feeds. Easily.
Dude, the 7 cars out here ghosted and doing donuts, right? He just went completely through Jose's car. Like, didn't even budge the car. He passed Jose, went through his car doing donuts, and is down in front of him. And I'll tell you, wait till Rose gets around there to meet up with the 7 car. Because he is stomping.
Yeah, we're going to follow along with Bout. We do know Carroll's a lap down. I'm going to assume Silent Sniper's a few laps down as well. Or Silent Killer. And I'm going to go ahead and say that 4 cars currently 3rd.
Yeah, I think that you're right on that.
That's the 4 of Knights, who we know he qualified pretty well. He qualified top 5.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. So the kid's got a fast car, and he's new to D4C as well. This is his first year.
Yeah, it is. And pole set. Oh, and Carroll gets out of it. Out of left from that. There's 34 aviators. Away.
Follow along with the 3. The Intimidator, as he's intimidating the wall a little bit.
Yeah, he's
got a lot of front end damage. But that 3 is just so awesome looking.
Yeah.
If there's any test scheme car that looks awesome, it's the 3.
Oh, yeah. Pole center. He's trying to fight his way back up through here. Now, he's out of the boat.
Gotta be smart and pick the fastest person. It's the 11 of Rose. I'm not gonna disagree with you. He's shown it so far in the beginning of the season that he is nothing to mess with, but the 95 of Sweeter Feeds, I think this is where we saw pitch strategies differ. I think Rose came down a couple laps early as Sweeter Feeds looks like starting to reel him in just a little bit at a time. His 15th car length is down to about 7th coming through turns 4. These, do we have a lap? Give me a lap call out.
It just now rolled by over there. We got the 48 who's struggled. He's down pit road again. We're in the pit road now. The one car's exit. Carroll's.
Oh, and 11's hardened to the wall. The 95 Sweeter Fee is going to make a move for first. Clear with these coming down at turn 3.
See if I can get around here and figure out what's going on front.
Yeah, I think what we saw there happen was the difference in pit. That's what it had to be because Rose's car is falling off. As you can see him pushing through the middle of turns 1 and 2, and see what happens. Actually, he's coming on pit road right now.
He's coming to pit road right now, yeah. I think that he said, I've probably done the math on his pit strategy. Maybe the fuel, but just all there. I'd have saved probably in for tires. As I'm watching the lap counter here, we got about a quarter of a lap. Nothing from all now. 16. Rose is 12th now with Sledgen 13th. So that would probably mean the entire top 10 hasn't hit yet. 60 laps.
Yeah, I would assume Rose is the first person to come down out of that group. It worked pretty strong for him. And what'd you say, how many laps they go? Deeds, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
How many laps we got to go?
6-0.
And there's a 7 of Guy Power. He was running pretty strong early on, just fell apart as he's like parked right on the inside wall. That's a safety hazard. Surprise NASCAR hasn't caused a caution yet.
He ain't parked no more. He's still continuing to pirouette all down the straightaway. And
your current leader right now is, I'm guessing, the 95 of Sweeter Feeds.
Yeah, he hasn't got it in yet.
I'm not 100% sure because there's no really lap counter or position tracker spectating races. But I'm about 95% sure this 90. Well, I didn't even mean to do that. That this 95 is currently lead. That's freaking awesome. I didn't even mean to do that. Yeah, I'm about 95% sure Sweeter Feeds is your race leader as he's going to put Silent Killer another lap down as he's going to try and battle back on the inside to get one of those laps back. Going to wash up the track just a bit. Give him plenty of room, though.
I tell you what, he's seeing the car out here. That, but it's going straight.
Yeah, Deeds. You were cutting out a little bit right there.
You got a copy now.
Yeah, you sound like you're in a little bit of a tunnel, like you got your headset off your head like 5 feet away.
Uh-oh.
You sound better.
That ain't.
Whatever you did, you sound better.
I moved my headset.
Well, that's why it sounds like you're about 5 feet away.
They're in my ears, bro. New headset. I apologize.
Sorry, you got a new headset. HD Stream was taking a big old dump early on through pre-race, but it's held strong during the race.
Rose is right next to the 7 right now, man, and the 7 car actually passed him in reverse. If that tells you how fast Rose is.
Yeah, look at him. I'm going to go ahead and watch as Rose tries and navigates his way through these older tires. This is where you can lose a lot of time if you do pit early, because if you can't get past these guys, pitting early didn't really work out. He's going to get under the 10 of Lightning Bird, make that pass with ease. He's right behind the 47 of A Dukes. Going to try and get by him. He's going to go low through the dog leg. Should be able to cut down low here through turns 1 and 2 with ease. A Dukes is going to wash up the track. Pretty much expected on older tires. So that's a good piece of work and driving from the 11. Be able to make it past those two guys in one lap.
And I'll tell you, there's another strategy that's opening up right now, because with 60 to go, Rose hit pit road. You know you get 41 to a tank of fuel. So the next strategy is it 4 tires? Of course it's 4 tires at Phoenix, but it's only 1 can of gas.
Yeah, Rose pitted early, so he's going to be a little bit back, but once this thing cycles out, he should be good to go.
Yeah, and even if a caution came out right now, I would look for Rose probably to stay out.
Go ahead and cycle through real quick. There's that intimidator of the 395 of Sweeter Feeds. Is anybody around this dude? Not really.
No, he's out there.
He is on an island. I tell you what, he loves being on his island.
Yeah, the 4 car just hit the wall there, and he hit the wall, and somehow he spun through about 6 cars and didn't touch anybody. He's got her back under power now, but he lost a bunch of spots.
As it looks like it's the 12 of Stout Whiskey behind him. I'm going to assume he's a couple laps down, if not 1 lap down, just to how fast he's catching him. Looks like he just pitted. He's got fresh tires. He gained about 5 car lengths right there through turns 1 and 2.
Well, and I think that 95 is definitely out there on old tires, and I look for the 12 to go around him right now.
The 95 hasn't pitted since the last time.
Yeah, I believe that's going to put Smoke back on the, or not Smoke, Stout. I believe that's going to put him back on the lead lap right there. He pitted out of 7th place.
Yeah, and here comes the 37 of Pro Viper looking low in the newer tires on the race leader. He's going to pass him with ease.
Do you think it's a mistake to stay out there like Sweeter Feeds is doing right now?
Well, I'm actually going to say no.
He's giving up a second at least every lap.
I'm going to say no. I think this is the last time you stay out as far as you can, though. You definitely want to do it after this pit stop.
Well, no matter what, I guess the way I think of it here, it's no matter what, he's still got to pit 2 more times. So maybe it'll work out at the end by stretching this out.
We got Lazy Dog in the chat cheering on the Aviator. And the 31 of Outlaw drove it in just a bit. Checked up. Good driving by him. He was running to the back of the 95.
As right now, I'm showing Muffin up in 6th place with a strong run today.
And
he's definitely
who's
out
around
on
him?
old tires.
Who's around him?
Right. He's getting ready to
Oh,
put
God, look at
GCX
this. Oh, here
lap
comes the
down.
95, and there goes the 7 spinning all over the place. I hope he's not actually doing. He can't be doing that in the race, because they would have said something by now. He'd be gone.
Yeah, that's what
I think it's just from our end.
Well, that's what I'm thinking here, because I've seen people just drive straight through him, and I've seen him drive straight through other cars and not affect him.
Yeah, I think that's more or less just us.
Which, right now, your leader is A Dukes. 2nd place is Lightning Bird. Muffin finds himself in 3rd. Amore Smoke in 4th. And the Aviator's running 5th. That rounds out your top 5. As Amore is on pit road right now. Let's see if the position changes here. Now, the top 4 is the only ones that have not pitted yet. So we've got Dukes, Lightning Bird, Muffin, and Kamal. And right now, Rose is showing 17.8 seconds back. in 5th place, and we know he's going to get the lead as soon as he's leading.
Yeah, once this all cycles out, he's going to be a race leader. The only issue is, like you were saying earlier, the 95 staying out so long, and there goes the 47 of A Dukes coming down.
Yep, he just pulled her off.
You know, one thing these guys might be trying to do, staying out later, is if they get a caution, they're going to put a lot of people laps down. And that's going to force a lot of people's hands. As we're looking like Muffin making a move on Lightning Bird. That should be what, for 2nd, I do believe?
Yes. Yes, sir. Muffin is in the 1st place right now. Shout out to Muffin on there. He's got her up in the lead right now. And the crazy thing is we just saw Sweeter Feet's pit at lap 43. So if he could have went 2 more laps, he'd have been in his pit window. Right now there's 42 to go. If Muffin pits this time, that'll be right on the money for his pit window. But man, his tires are just gone as he's coming through the dog leg at 116 miles an hour.
I actually like this call from Muffin. You make it a 1 pit stop strategy instead of 2. I think staying on older tires is definitely going to be a lot better than coming down the pit, because you're going to do a gas and go. Coming down the pit, you're going to kill at least 20 seconds, I would say, through that whole process.
And our race trends is that there's been a late caution in each of the first 3 races.
Yeah, and if you get a caution, dude, you're sitting pretty if you're the 72. I mean,
no doubt.
Pretty.
No doubt about it. And I'll tell you, I've been talking with Muffin here, and it's a really strong run out of him. And I know he's wanting to do it. Everybody's wanting to, but I know he's been really focusing on, getting up toward the front, leading laps. So, I mean, I think that he's meeting his goals right now.
And he's got a fairly clean car. Let's get a closer look, spin around. He's got a little dent in the hood, but I'm almost guaranteed that's actually fixed. It's just cosmetic.
Yeah.
He's running pretty good. He's not running sloppy. I'd like to see him get a little lower in the corner. That's probably because he's on old tires.
Yeah.
And if he hasn't got pit yet, he needs to come down now.
He's still got 5 laps of fuel, HD. I look for Muffin to run this thing out. Dude, he's coming through the dog leg at 107 mile an hour. And he's coming out of the last turn.
If he's good to make it,
right.
He needs to pit now because he's losing time.
Right, I would agree with that.
Compared to those fresh tires.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. Right now we're on lap 38 to go. But that's what I was saying earlier. You get 41, but the way it works out is kind of like last week where everybody came up 2 laps short of what they were supposed to have. So this actually works out. 41 is what you'll exit pit with.
And here comes the 42 of Amore getting his lap back. Followed by the 95 of Sweeter Fees getting his lap back. And right behind them, you have the 34 of Aviator trying to get his lap back.
So, and everybody that's passing Muffin right now is going to have to pit again. I think that Muffin needs to hit pit road this time. If I was Muffin, I would hit pit road. As the 34 Aviator says, you know what? I'm going to help you to pit road. Here he comes. He's hitting pit road right now.
Yeah, it's a good call from Muffin, I think, coming down. He's good to go to the end. 4 tires, 2 cans, and pray you pulled the right strategy.
Yeah, and I'm looking here, and it actually estimated fuel after the pit stop, 38 laps. He's going to have 36 to go. So there's his 2 laps. I don't look for Muffin to be back on pit road.
Yeah, he shouldn't be unless there's a late race caution, which is going to cause him to come back down, but that should cause pretty much everybody to come down, I would say.
Yeah. Yep.
And go and pan through the field. I would assume Rose is your current race leader. Oh my God, there's a 7 all over the place. Looking like a D1 drifter. Yeah, here's Rose right here, following along with him.
And I just got a message there from our co-commentator, Formula, and he asked, isn't fuel better on short tracks? And yeah, maybe on most short tracks it is, but this is a mile short track, 3/4 mile. And I know that all the test runs that we did, we were all getting about 2 laps short of what it said.
Yes, sir, indeed. As we're following along with the 11 of CGMX Rose, your race leader, we do know he came down probably about 7 to 10 laps earlier than the 95 of Sweeter Feed, so his tires are going to fall off quite a bit compared to everyone else's. He's pulling for a two-stop strategy.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, HD, Muffin just came out of pit road. There's 34 laps to go. He's in 14th place right now, and we know that everybody in front of him has to pit again.
Did he go? How many laps is he down?
He is on the lead lap, sir.
There's no way.
Yeah. Yep.
No
lead
way.
lap, because 20th place of J.R. Horn is right in front of him right now, and he, along with some other lap traffic,
He's on the lead lap with other people, I think.
Yeah, he's going around Carroll right now, who's 29th. He's multiple laps down. You got D4C Horn in front of him, who's a lap down, who's showing at 20th, and Muffin's at 14th. So he's definitely on the lead lap. There's probably going to be 14 cars on the lead lap, I would say.
There's no way. He's got to be at least a lap down. Because
Don't believe so, sir.
You think
because
there's 20. We'll say Rose is on fresh tires. Rose is running 0.6-second lap times to 27, low 27s. You come down and pit.
16 seconds behind him.
You come down and pit. I don't
He
know.
was just 16 seconds behind Muffin when he pitted out of first place. He did not put him a lap
Maybe, I don't know.
from 16. From
And here
16
comes Rose
seconds
coming
back.
down for his last pit stop of the night, though.
Rose is bringing it in now. Without a caution, I mean, I don't see how anybody is going to beat Muffin. I really don't. I believe that Muffin just played the strategy to the best, greatest ability. Without a caution, I mean, this thing goes caution-free. Muffin's in the catbird seat.
And we're following on. Looks like the 42 of More Smoke is your current leader, followed by the 95 of Sweeter Feeds and the 34 of the Aviator. Behind them's the 9 of Silent Killer. I just don't think he's on the lead lap. I know he pitted early under green to fix damage.
Yeah,
He's
but
running pretty strong, but I just don't think
Well,
he's on
I'm
the lead lap.
I'm showing Rose right now behind him in 15th place on pit road as Muffin goes to 13th place. Muffin's on the lead lap in 13th place.
Well, one person hoping this thing goes green is going to be the 72 of Muffin, trying to bring it home.
And Rose is back out of the pit now. Stout Whiskey's hitting pit road into 12. As I'm panning around through here. And I'll tell you, HD, I don't see a whole lot of cars. I mean, yes, we got some racing going on the track here, but I don't see a whole lot of cars that I don't see a caution happening. Let's put it that way. Because I mean, we got a carousel of cars running now.
Yes, sir, indeed.
Which I got Muffin up to 11th place right now, crossing the stripe with 27 to go. Heated Snowman's in 9th, Lightning Bird in 10th. Oh wow, that was close. Believe it, I can't tell. Is that the 7 cars down there against the wall on the inside?
I'm not entirely too sure. I'm following on with the top 3 drivers right now, coming down the backstretch. The 42
Yeah,
of
it's the
More
7
Smoke,
car.
95
He's got it up
Sweeter, and
against
the
the wall.
Aviator's looking to make a move for second place, coming out of turn 4. He's starting
Yeah,
to peak a little low.
He's just up against the wall. Now he's got it in reverse. Oh, and he's out on the track. Oh, wow. This is crazy. I can't even watch it. As the carousel of cars is going around Phoenix here, I tell you, HD, do you see any battles on the track which a caution is probably going to happen out of?
Well, I'm currently watching the top 3. That's what I got my eyes on. I'm going to stick with them the rest of the race just to see how things folds out. I mean, the best way to figure out where people are is to follow the race leaders.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that Amore is going to be the race leader with Sweeter in 2nd and Aviator in 3rd, correct?
Yeah, that's going to be the running order right now for
Yep.
top 3. They are nose to tail coming down to turn 3. You can see
Yeah, they
Aviator's
are.
car looks like it's coming in pretty strong. He keeps looking low on the Sweeter Feeds. One car that looks like it's starting to die quick is the 42 of a more smoke, though. As you can see, I'm starting to ride up a bit in the middle of the corners.
Yep. And I'll tell you, I'm riding along with Muffin on the stream, of course. And he's just following 4-speed around the track. Just no big hurry because he don't have to pit again. He's saving tires right now. So his strategy is pretty clear.
Yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see when this front pack pits. I mean, they have to pit, you would think. And if they have to pit, I'd do it sooner than later.
Well, I mean, on the other end of that is, I think, they're going to be like 5 laps short.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If you got pit, I come in sooner or later because pitting on older tires, slowing down, turning a little sharper to get on the pit road, you never know what can happen. You might lose the butt end of the car and just spin it.
Right. Well, that's one thing that I was about to say there. I mean, do you really honestly come in with 6-7 laps to go and not take tires and just take a half can?
Yeah. That's what you have to do.
Try to hold them off.
That's what you have to do.
That's the
don't
only
take tires.
strategy those 3 have.
No, that's everybody who's got to pit late or right now. You have to just take a half a can and go with it because if you take tires, it's not going to work out. You're going to lose a ton of positions. You're just better off staying out on the older tires. Try and hold people off the best you can.
And I'm not so sure. I mean, it's possible that the front 3 there, they all might be trying to save fuel right now because they're not getting that long.
Very possible, but at the same time, I think they would be all over each other a little bit more because, say, Amore starts checking up. 95 is not really going to know. I think they're running as is at the moment.
Well, I mean, Amore's washing up in each of the turns, and you can see them guys behind him checking up, stay where they are, and stay in line.
I think the 95 with sweeter feed can bounce anytime he wants, but he's being patient, which is a very smart move in my book.
Right.
As it looks like he might be setting him up right here down in turn 1.
He's had him for the last 5 or 6 laps.
He's looking.
Oh.
If he can get the run out, just doesn't get the run. 42 of a more smoke. It's on pretty strong.
Yeah, I think that they're just riding around right now. Man.
No, I think Sweeter Feeds is playing smart. Yeah, there he goes. There he goes low. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Oh, he backed out of it, though. Didn't get quite the run he thought. He's starting to get a little antsy.
Yeah, I don't want to go yet, Amor. I don't want to go yet.
He's got also a mirror full with the 34, though.
Yeah, and I think the 34 could jump out and pass it anytime he wants to.
Yeah, you don't really want to burn the tires up too much just yet.
Muffin is up to 9th place now. And I can only see up to 7th on his stream, but he is gaining literally, I'm watching, it's all changing right now, so somebody is hit pit road. Muffin's up to 8th. Somebody just hit pit road. God Power was in the 7 car. He just brought it down pit road. You mean to tell me the 7 car's on the lead lap?
I don't know, man. The way he's been dancing around the track all night.
Yeah.
Oh, the 95 of Sweeter Feeds is going to push it a little bit that time through turns 1 and 2. Aviator had to check up big time behind him.
Well, and I'll tell you, I just got in saying that Muffin was following 4-speed around. 4-speed is right now in front of these guys as he goes up high to let the 3 leaders go by.
Yeah, 4-speed looks like he has a ton of front end damage as well.
Oh, okay. Woo! I saw the 7. You see that 7 car?
No, I saw the 95 get extremely loose, and that's going to give Aviator down low on him. Not able to make a strong turn out of the turn 2. 95 is going to get a pretty decent run. They're probably trying to use the 41 as a pit car. 95 is going to push up the track yet again in 3 and 4.
Well, you can just see that these guys have their hands full in those 3 cars. I mean, their tires are shot, which we know running on the dog leg here, chew those tires up.
We got the 4-speed up there trying to get out the way. He's like, come on, guys, just get by me.
Yeah. Gotham's down pit road in the 3.
This 95 is a clean car. So is the 34 and the 42. No damage on it whatsoever.
Yeah, and the 42, if you remember early in the race, he got hit and smacked in that inside wall, was stuck there and almost went a lap down.
Here comes the Aviator trying again on the bottom as the 95 of Sweeter feeds on the high side. Should be able to get a decent run out of turn 2. Clear him down into turn 3 with ease. Cut it down low below the yellow.
He's going to back out of it again. These guys are out here trying to save all they can.
And while these guys are battling, that lead car has grown a little lead on them. 42 of them more smoke. Got about a 3-car length lead.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to matter, HD. I really don't. I can see up to 5th place now, and that's going to be A Dukes. 5th place.
Definitely possible. As we have a whole lot of cars now behind these guys. We know the 41's a lap down. I'm not too sure about the 43 of Tech 9. He was up towards the front early on. I think he got in a little trouble. So it looks like the 7 car is just in reverse down the backstretch. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's just on the stream or not, but he just picked out of 3rd place.
I think it's just on the stream. I think that's just our end. I don't know. That's weird.
I tell you how much those guys.
And the 34 had a huge mistake in turns 1 and 2. He's going to lose a ton of time on 2nd place.
Well, look who's right here in this pack. We got CGM Rose, who is caught up with the Aviator now. He's caught Aviator, he's caught Sweeter feeds. He's looking in the middle right now. He's on the high side.
Oh my God, look at him. 3 wide. There goes 4-speed down pit road. Oh no, he's not going up pit road. I thought he was going.
He almost got grabbed down pit road.
Let's go ahead and follow along with CGM as he's trying to make his way through the field. There's the 7. What in the world is he doing?
Scary.
What in the...
Scary.
Holy... Wow. It's trippy.
I'm about to get you a lap count right now as our pole setter Sledgehammer's running 19th. Here we go at the line. 7 laps to go.
7 to go here at ISM Raceway, brought to you by Color Street Nails. This is D4C Racing League. As we've got, I do believe there's CGM X Rose making a move on a 95 of Sweeter feed for 2nd place. He's got the 42 of a more smoke right in front of him. And first, a little contact. 42 gets loose.
42's in the wall.
Holds it together.
And this is a battle up front.
That's gonna allow the 95 of Sweeter feeds get first place.
It's in the front end of the Aviator there. Pro Viper got into his front end. He got up into the outside wall at the 3rd place car.
That killed CGM X Rose's momentum to the max. He was making his way through the field. 3 wide out of turn 2 just didn't work out. 42 got a little loose, hit the wall, hit him. He lost a ton of time on these guys. As the 95 of Sweeter feeds looking to drive away now.
Well, look at Pro Viper on those new tires tearing through these guys, man. I mean, hey, I got to go, boys.
Yeah, it's a little too late for that money, though. As the 9 of Killer is going to get in the back of Rose, push him all the way up in the track, hardened to the wall out of 2.
Oh.
He's got damage.
Yeah, and 4-speed got a little piece of that.
Tough break for Rose. There's the 7
car,
dancing all over the place. Let's go ahead and follow along with the 95 with Sweeter feeds. We do believe is your race leader. Where's he at? Where you at? Where you at? There he is. And he's got a huge lead on the 42. I tell you what, I think these guys are good to make it.
I don't know. It's going to be close, I can tell you. I mean, we watched them save fuel for how many laps?
I think we're good to make it to the end. 3 to go?
3 to go. We're going to find out. Trying to get around here to the front.
That's Rose coming back strong again.
Yeah.
Hardened to the wall out of 2, though. He's pushing. He's overdriving. But look at that time he gains in the 3.
Right.
Looking to make a pass on the outside. CGMX Rose.
There it is. They're going to be coming to the line with 1 to go, side by side, buddy.
White flags in
clears
the
him.
air. Rose is going to clear him strong on the outside. Coming through turns
wow.
1 and 2. And see ya later, alligator.
He go.
And it
What
looks
a
like,
performance out of Rose.
to our knowledge, CGMX Rose is going to win the race.
It definitely looks like that.
We could be wrong. He might be a lap down.
Final
I don't know.
No, final lap right here.
Oh, they crossed.
Nope, I take that back. He did just get back on the line.
Yeah, I think Sweeter Feed won.
Let me get around here to these guys. It was either Sweeter or Amore.
Well, Sweeter's in front of Amore.
Okay, yep.
I think. Yeah, Amore's coming up. Yeah, I think Sweeter Feed's your race winner, the 95.
That's what it appears like. Waiting on him to come up. Yeah, Sweeter Feeds is a race winner. Get this, go back around. Come on.
Yeah, can we get a top 3 on this? So tough to tell.
Wish they would give us the tools. We got Sweeter, Amore, and the Aviator. That's your top 3.
All right, so we had the top 3 right, at least, as we were watching them.
Right, yeah.
We just didn't have Rose right.
Right. Those new tires would be the reason why you came around there so
picked
fast.
95?
Sweeter Feeds? I don't know that anybody picked Sweeter Feeds.
I don't think anybody picked Sweeter Feeds either. Oh, wait. Cody did. Cody Kepner. Yeah, Cody Kepner.
With the winning pick.
Cody Kepner, if you're out there watching, go ahead and comment, big boy. That sounded weird. Don't ever say that again, HT. Don't ever fucking say something like that again. Excuse my French, but God lordy. We had such trouble with the stream, so I need to get out here and get a beer.
Or 6.
Is it rough up here in the booth today?
The beginning was horrible.
It was kind of tough, yeah.
Stream cutting out.